Welcome to you all. My name is Adarsh Goswami, student of Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, College of Agriculture, Riva. Today I am going to give a presentation on the topic Seed Act 1966 and its enforcement. Seed Act 1966. This video takes you through the intent of Indian government enacting and enforcing Seed Act 1966, its key features and their interconnection, major provisions of the 25 section of the Act, its practical relevance to the general farmer, seed producing farmer, input dealers and other person who is a stakeholder. Seed Act 1966, Beech Adhiniyam 1966, an act to provide for regulating the quality of certain seed for sale and for matter connected therewith. Act number 54, enacted in December 29, 1966 and adopted in October 2, 1969. Amendments in 1972, 1973, 1974 and 1981. Total 25 sections. It extends to the whole of India. Silent features. First, applicability. It is applicable only to notified kinds, varieties of seed and vegetatively propagating material used for sowing. Seed legislation is divided into two. First, sanctioning bodies. Second, regulatory quality bodies. The sanctioning bodies are those which forms the rule, that is Central Seed Committee and Central Seed Certification Board. And the regulatory bodies are those where the rules which were formed by sanctionary board are reinforced. Now I will explain each 25 section one by one and the provision under each section. Section 1. Title, Extent and Commencement. Extent all over India covers food crop, oil, cotton, fodder, vegetative propagating materials under this section. Section 2 is definition and section 3, which is the most important, Central Seed Committee. This committee is empowered, advisory, regulatory regarding seed, and the committee consists of a chairman, 2 representatives of seed grower, 8 representatives of other interests nominated by the central government and 1 representative of the state government. Director, Seeds in Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India acts as the secretary of this committee. Section 4. Central and State Seed Testing Laboratory. The function of State Seed Laboratory is to carry out the seed analysis work of the state in prescribed manner. Section 5, which is an important one, power to notify kind or varieties of seed, only notified varieties certified. The Central Seed Committee has the power to notify kind or variety of seed. Section 6, power to specify minimum germination or purity of seed. The purity content, moisture content of different crop are specified under this section. Section 7, regulation of sale of seed of notified kind or variety. Under this section, the seed of notified kind varieties can be sold in containers only if they are either labeled or certified and meet the minimum prescribed requirement. Section 8, Seed Certification Agency. The Act provides the establishment of state seed certification and central state level agencies. The governing body consists of a person representative of all interests, namely the state government, seed producing agency, farmer, subject specialist and a seed law enforcement agency. The functions specified for the seed certification agency under the Act are: certify seed of any notified kind or variety, outline the procedure for submission of application, maintaining a list of recognized breeder of seed, verify upon the receipt of application for certification, and inspect seed processing plants, and grant certificates including tags, labels, seals, etc. in accordance with the provision of the Act. Section 9. Grant of certificate by the certification agency. Section 10. Revocation of certificate of any private company or farmer who is not certified or gave a reasonable clause is failed to comply with the conditions subjected with the certificate has been granted. Section 11. Appeal within 1 month. If not satisfied with seed, you can appeal to district magistrate. Section 12. Seed analyst, which is qualified and appointed within seed certification agency officer. Section 13, Seed Inspector, which is qualified and associated with seed certification agency and works under it. Section 14 Powers of Seed Inspector, which has been described in the later slides. Section 15 Procedure to be followed by seed inspector. The seed inspector can give 7 days notice with 2 witnesses and a sample size of 3200 seeds. Against any complaint which is filed, a raid can be done by seed inspector under this section. Section 16 Report of seed analyst. Section 17 Restriction on export and import of seeds of notified kind or variety. How it works, and the government has the power to assessment for restriction under this section and also to remove it. Section 18 Recognition of seed certification agencies of foreign origin. The foreign origin countries exported seed certified are recognized under this. Section 19 Provision of penalty. The seed inspector from exercising any power confirmed on him for first offence fine of 500 rupees and for second offence imprisonment for a term of 6 months or a fine of 1000 rupees. Section 20 Forfeiture of property. Under this section, the guideline for forfeiture to the government. Section 21 Offences by companies. Under this section, any penalty done by the company and solution is prescribed under this section. Section 22 Protection of action taken in good faith by the government office or officer. No prosecution or any legal proceeding should be taken against any government officer taken under good faith. Section 23 Power to give direction. The central government has the power to give direction to the Central Seed Committee and its subdivision. Section 24 Exception. Nothing in this Act shall apply to any seed of any notified kind or variety grown by a person or delivered by him under his premises. Section 25 Power to make rules. The central government has the power to make rules and apply them and to remove them. Major parameter for seed testing. For example of rice, purity content for breeder seed is 98%, foundation seed is 98%, and certified seed is 97%. And as well as the moisture content is 14% for breeder seed, 14% for foundation, and 14% for certified seed. Whereas germination percent is 80 in all the cases. Seed law enforcement. The responsibilities for enforcing the Act, the seed inspector is required to inspect of frequency, satisfy himself for the condition of the certificate, procure and send for analysis, investigate any complaint and maintain a record of any inspection. Powers of seed inspector. The seed inspector has the power to take sample of any seed of notified kind or variety from any person selling it or from any person delivering or any person who is purchasing it and send it for analysis to seed analyst and to examine any record, register and document or any other material found in any place and exercise his power whenever it's necessary. Thank you.